Alright, welcome back to Technolab, where technologies are being created. And as we promised, today we are going to look at GitHub. So GitHub, this is the website we have opened as we learned on the presentation last time. And there is a lot of things here on the homepage. Start a free trial, contact build like the best with GitHub Enterprise, give your code a home in the crowd. So there's a lot of good things, but let's go back to the main thing. So we are coming here to sign up. So we'll click on sign up, and it has some animation a little bit, which is not a big problem. We are going to bear with it. So they are welcoming us. Enter your email. So here I have to put my email. My email is gakwaya@technolab.com. This is not official, this is just for this learning. My email, the normal email that I use, is not this one. So don't write any email to this because I will not be able to access it. Yeah, please. So with this email, I'm done. They will say create a password. So I hope, yep. They say no, that's too short. They're congratulating me for having amazing password. I will not press that button. Yeah, so enter a username. So the username will be Gakwaya Soft. So this is Gakwaya Softwares, because I don't want to use Gakwaya, I will use it in the future. So Gakwaya Softwares, and then I continue. No, it's not available. Why? So should I use Gakwaya? Gakwaya is not available also. Gakwaya code. Gakwaya code is available, so I can continue. Would you like to receive product update and announcement via email? Type Y. So they are acting like I'm using CMD command. Yeah, it's interesting. Please solve this puzzle to verify that you are human. Click start puzzle to continue. Pick the spiral galaxy. Okay. I got it. Whew. So if I could fail that, so if somebody failed that, to be not a human, this is not fair, man. That's it. If I don't know. That's very interesting. But yeah, thank you. I'm a human according to. So you almost done. We sent an e-message. So I go to my email now. I go to my email. Require technolab.com. And see if they send me an email. Yep. So GitHub has sent me an email. And this is what will happen to you too. They will send you an email. You get this code. Did they say don't show anyone? Here is your GitHub launch code. Continue signing up. Okay, I don't know. I don't think it's an issue if you see them. So I entered the code. So they were welcome to, we are glad you are here. So how many team member will you be working with? I think all my students. So my student will work on this for, I think 20, no. For now, let me just me. Let me go with just me. Are you a student or a teacher? I'm a student. If you're a student, I'm a teacher if you're a teacher. So it's up to you to choose. But I'm a teacher, so let me go with the teacher. You're a student, let's choose for the student. So there is, what specific feature are you interested in using? Collaborative coding, code space. The features are not so easy. We can jump this if it's possible, because you can add them in the future. Yeah, all these community, blah 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 blah, project management, client security, you can add, but also these are the ones that you can add them later. Yeah, and they have this cool, amazing animation, and yeah, things look so interesting. But at the end of the day, what we have been looking for is to land to this page, because the rest of the thing were to show off the beauty of the GitHub. But yeah, so if you are here, then congratulations, you have made it. You have managed to reach to the very amazing journey. So if you remember the presentation, we said it's closed already. So we said you create a repository, and when you are creating your repository, so require code, I would say the application that I'm going to do is JS introduction. So I'll be uploading JS introduction. This, it's option description, but the name is mandatory. So description, I can say this code project will contain all code source code for, why are they sending me notification? Source code for JavaScript introduction course. I want it to be public or private, I choose it here. So if it's personal, I put it on private. If it's public, like I'm doing this for you guys and for everyone, actually this has to be Java, not JS, because this will use it, or we'll create in another unofficial account. But still, let me do Java introduction of JavaScript. So I want it to be public, and I can say add readme, add gitignore, choose license, none. So when you add a readme file, then they will set a main. This is a main branch, or it is the default branch, and you can change the default branch by going to the setting. So boom. So we are creating our first Git ever, and the Git is created, and we are here. So if you look here, it has the github.com, it has the username Gakwaya code, then it has the project name. So this is the pattern, and you can find here it have .git. So all the time you'll be finding that particular flow. All right, always the user, not always things that I'm not supposed to use always. Those are not words to be used, sorry, but you'll be finding things like that. Okay, so we have one branch, we have no tags. If we go to, we can go to files. They say okay, there is nothing apart from readme. You see, if there was other files I can read on the readme, it has no much apart from that particular information. And I don't pull request is not mentioned, nothing, and no one has pulled this document. Action project weeks, there's a lot you can do here, but from my side, according to the presentation, I think at this level I'll be done. At this level, I'll be done. So now I'm going to the code, and this is where I will show you now the two ways that I was saying. The first way, you can say you add file by uploading. So when you say upload, it brings you to this particular part that you can drag and drop direct files, but this is not commonly used because it's not common. These are among the new features that I'm sure they are not there, because most of people, they use either command line or the other applications. So when you have this, when you have your Git, your repository ready to be added content, then this is a good time to go to the next level. All right. Any question? Any question? Let's go to upload our data. So I wanted to upload the JS lesson, but I think because of the changes, I will upload the Java. So the Java, actually I'll create inside this. Just create a folder. And here I'll say Java, like Java. Intro. So I will create a very simple, without a lot of anything. Actually, I just want to create something in Java, just something simple. So this will be hello world.java, and it means that this is already a Java file. As long as that is app.java, so it's Java file. You see, when the families now, they are now recognized. I can open it with any other editor, Visual Code, I think. Yeah. So public class, what is that? I am not here to do. No, console. I don't need to delete my file, but I should delete. I don't need to touch this other file. Let me focus on my file, public class. And this class has to have the same name of the file name. So this is not the this is not about learning about Java, but I'm just doing this to have a proper. So this is proper class of Java. It's done, but we can have static void main, short form. So public static void main acts here. I can say system out print, and here I can say hello world. Yeah, so this is done. This is totally a new application in Java. Our main goal is not this part, but we are done here. So I can close this, and we are having this file which is working. And I will come back here now. I want now to send this to my GitHub whatsoever. So I will come here, I will right click and I will go. If you install it, it will be somewhere here. If you remember on the presentation, Git GUI here. So I'll click Git GUI here, and then from there I will be having a lot. So I have a couple of them, but I will need to change. So new repository, and we are going to browse the folder, which is the one that we are talking about. Could not be loaded. What happened to my things can choose to be bad, man. So I select the folder, show there, I click create. In your normal application, those issues will not come, so make sure that you are prepared, because they will not be there. So I'll come here. So remember the steps. The first step is to stage, so you have to go here, so you can choose to stage this. Stage changed. Are you sure I want to stage? Yes. After that, we said you can do what? You can do the commit by writing a message. So message you can call initial, and then you do the commit. After that, you are ready to push this to the online. So you say add, and here you add location. You add initialize remote location and push. So what is the name online? It's called Java intro. And the link is this one, and so it's trying to fetch. Yeah, it has successfully, and it found the main. Good. So after that, we go back here. Now if everything is good, we have to come here to push. So when we want to push, we click on push, and they say master, or the remote is that. So I can say go ahead.